We call upon Brihaspati Jupiter, Lord of Jyotish, to be with us here today and inspire us. Om Gurave Namaha, Om Gurave Namaha, Om Gurave Namaha. Hello and welcome. My name is Nina Ashby and this is my co-host,
Israel and Josie.
And we're here today to continue our talk on Lagna, the Lords of Lagna, which is also known as the first house or the ascendant, your rising sign. In the previous video, part 1, we discussed Aries through Virgo Lagna. And now we're going to continue with the zodiac with Libra, starting with Libra and working our way through to Pisces.
Libra Lagna.
So Libra Lagna is, or Libra Ascendant, we know that Lagna, through our previous work, is all about your physical appearance, right? Particularly the head, the face. So Libra is ruled by the planet Venus, and Venus is all about attraction, receptivity, beauty, magnetism, charisma. From a feminine viewpoint, it's about attraction. And Libra physiognomy or facial features tends to be slim, a fairly aquiline nose, as all a fairly aquiline nose, as all air signs are, and it's also they tend to be slender, and they can, if you think about the statues of the Virgin Mary, there's kind of an S-shaped curve to the way that they stand. They're elegant. They move very well. They like to dance. They could be very creative. And yet also Venus has a very strong strategic element connected to it. It's an air sign, so it's thinking ahead. What do I want? Which is really a key signature for Venus. What do I want? What do I need? What's going to turn me on, or what's going to turn others on? We also know that Venus is very comfortable with in partnerships, because Venus in the natural chart rules the 7th house. So partners and relationships are of great importance to Venusians and to Libra rising. In fact, they like to do everything with partners, and one thing that they may need to learn through their lifetime is how to operate solo rather than with a partner.
Yes. So continuing with our Lagnas and rising signs, we're on to Libra. Libra in the Vedic language or terminology is known as Tula. So we're going to be talking about the Tula zodiac sign, which is ruled by Venus, also known as Shukra. Shukra is, again, as Nina put it earlier on, as you know, is very much about relationships and how we relate with people and how we attract people of the opposite sex or partnerships into our life. But Venus is also connected with also ancient wisdom also as well. She's connected with mathematics. Very often when Venus is strong in the chart as well, people are quite good with mathematics and ratio equations and putting things into proportions also as well. So these are the things that Venus also has the power also to do. For Venus, for Libra rising people, there are certain houses that are going to be auspicious or inauspicious, depending on the planet, again, that rules it also too. So for Venus, Saturn becomes a Raj Yoga Karaka, so a significator, a king significator, because Saturn rules the 4th house and rules the 5th house too. The 4th house is a Kendra house, so it's an angular house, and we have the 5th house, which is known as a Trikona, which is the first house that trines the ascendant. So it has a direct relationship with the ascendant. So Saturn become a very, very strong planet for people who are Libra rising. Also as well, Cancer automatically rules the 10th house, which is the house of career, the public image, their fame and their outer world. things. So this is a very good place also for the moon to rule this particular house, because again it's another Kendra house, it's another angular house also as well. Houses that may not be too favorable are houses like the 11th house, because the 11th house is ruled by the sun, and the sun doesn't do too well there. This is it's the house of, although it's the house of friends and networks and associations, the sun tends to lose its energy there because it gets dispersed. The sun likes to be solar or orientated, and it can't really be solar in the 11th house or ruling the 11th house. But very often you often find the charts of politicians or people who work in group work or teamwork. Very often they will have this particular placement in their chart. Mercury also becomes very, very strong in the chart also as well, as he's going to be ruling the 9th house. 9th house of spirituality, long distance travels. This is the house of the guru, so there's higher wisdom and knowledge there also. So people who are Libra rising, they may because Mars is going to be one of the rulers of the 7th house, which is the house of relationship, so they may pursue relationships very hastily. There may be a very strong passion in order to pursue particular relationships. Also becomes a very dominant force also in the chart for people who are Libra rising also.